You can bully the nerd in high school who looks like a shy introvert, but that doesn't mean you are free to bully every anime guy who looks weaker than a damsel in distress. Probe him too much and the next thing you know you're in an ambulance to the nearest hospital. Today we're gonna see 10 anime where the weak and ashamed main character is actually overpowered. Let's get started. Muyo and Roji's Bureau of Supernatural Investigation. Wanna know who does a better job than Mob and Reagan? It's Muyo and Roji. They don't lie about their supernatural skills because these two can send the spirits who are harming you to the netherworld without much effort. Rather than focusing on a main storyline, the story goes in an episodic format showing the daily adventures of our spirit detectives. Even though it starts off lighthearted and funny at first, the story gets more serious as we get to explore the character backstories. The mysteries become larger, and the spirits they meet no longer feel like punching bags who are happy to go to hell as soon as the two show that they're overpowered. The anime also has a complex magic system which is surprising in a genre like this. Eld Live. Do you need another isekai? Oh wait, this isn't an isekai. What do you call an anime that transports our main character to a police station instead of a fantasy world? Our boy Chuta Kokonose is transported to a space police station where the chief of the solar system department asks him to sit the aptitude test. But he isn't alone. Along comes the infamous friend with the bad temper, and now Chuta has to handle both an exam plus an angry anime girl at the same time. The reason why the show stands out is because of its simplicity. Unlike other space adventures, this doesn't have political plots and large space battles. It's about one boy trying to become a police officer. Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. What happens when Satan decides to adopt a kid? This anime tells the story of Iruma Suzuki, who's sold to the demons by his parents and is adopted by the demon known as Sullivan. He's sent to a demon school where he quickly befriends two demons known as Alice Asmodeus and Clara Valak. However, Sullivan warns Iruma never to reveal that he's human because if he does, the other demons would kill and eat him. Iruma-kun has a unique plot along with a unique setting, and the tension rises as Iruma fails to blend into the demon crowd as a human. I still cannot believe how this turned into one of the most underrated shows of 2020 when it has great characters and great comedy that will give you a joyride in hell. Gleipnir. Gleipnir wasn't a really popular manga back then, but with the twist the final 2 episodes pulled, everyone was addicted to read it. But let's back up and see what the anime is about, shall we? Gleipnir tells the story of Shuichi, who has received the power to transform into a monster, but Shuichi is young and kind-hearted and uses violence as a last resort. Things change when he meets a girl named Claire and she blackmails him for her own goals. Claire needs to find her sister, and on their journey, the two slowly learn about each other's past and a mystery that has been buried slowly surfaces with time. If you love mystery, some great action as well as a compelling story, Gleipnir is the anime for you. Sakurada Reset.
だから君は何も選べなくなった。だからルールを作ったんだね。はい。何もかもが悲しみにつながっているのなら、あらゆる選択肢は無意味だ。
What happens when the perfect couple gets to know each other? One girl can reset anything that happened within 3 days, but as soon as she does that, she forgets what she reset. One boy has a photographic memory and can remember anything that was reset thanks to his ability. Now you know why these two make the perfect combo. Luckily, these two don't want to conquer the world, because Sakurada Reset is a more supernatural anime that tries to explain the reason behind strange supernatural events. Like every supernatural school anime, you've got everyone's favorite supernatural club joining together to resolve dangerous mysteries, so if you're into that, then add this great anime to your watch list. Hinamatsuri. Hinamatsuri shows that even gangsters have bad luck. It's not every day that a vase falls upon your head, and the chances of this vase containing a young girl with supernatural powers are even rarer. But when these events happen to the Yakuza member Yoshifumi Nita, he has nothing to do but to adopt the girl, and then his whole Yakuza life turns upside down. This girl is like a walking nuclear bomb. She may display no emotion, but keep her powers unchecked and the next thing you know she's ready to explode. Rather than the action, this anime focuses on the comedic aspects of keeping a supernatural girl in your house, and with those overpowered character moments also comes a ton of laughs. The anime slowly expands its cast so by the end of the season you'll be rolling on the floor laughing, because we've got more than one comedian to lead the show. Gunjo no Magmel.
Tomoyo, Magmel ni youkoso.
If you're an adventurer, then being born in the world of Gunjo no Magmel will be your eternal dream because this world has a separate island for adventurers. In the world of Gunjo no Magmel, a new continent named Magmel appears and it's up to the adventurers to explore it. But things aren't as easy as you think. The new land seems to be filled with all kinds of wild beasts, so to combat them comes the anglers. And as you guessed from the title of this video, the angler we're going to speak of is not someone the beast like really well. Inyu is a search and rescue angler who is way too overpowered for his job and can even make the most dangerous of beasts run back to their den in fear. It's rare to see adventure anime balance action and exploration, but Gunjo no Magmel does a great job by handling both the action and adventure aspects effectively. Garo the animation. It's part adventure, part dark fantasy, and a revenge story at its climax. Garo the animation is about the Golden Knight Garo, a knight that excels in his abilities. The title is owned by Leon Lewis, who wants revenge from the king's advisor Medonja for killing his mother. The anime follows his trails as he meets new characters and learns about his own past while in search for Mendoza. The series has 5 anime, and except for the first 2, the rest follows a different character who inherits the Golden Knight Garo. Compared to many other adventure anime in the series, Garo is much darker, and unlike other protagonists, the original holder of the knight follows after revenge, so expect some plot twists as well. Apart from that, it also has some great world building and a combination of sword and sorcery to deliver some superb action sequences. Charlotte. Charlotte may start off as the story of an overpowered student, but a few episodes in, it turns to a tragic story of a failed main character that turns to an anti-hero. The anime starts off with Yu Otosaka, a boy who has the ability to possess another person for a few seconds. He uses this for his advantage and mostly minds his own business. But things change when he's recruited by the president of Hoshinomi Academy. That was the point where he turned to a hero, but with the death of his sister, his attitude completely shifted as he turned to an anti-hero, chasing after his own ideals. Yu is a type of guy who'll look like everyone's favorite punching bag, but if you think like that and raise even a finger against this boy, it will be you who'll walk out of the room with a black eye. Toilet-bound Hanaka-kun. Yes, our number 1 entry is about a guy who scares girls while inside a toilet, but he's overpowered, so that makes him eligible to enter our list. Even though he may be a ghost, Hanaka-kun isn't your average ghost. He has a supernatural power that is not quite well explained in the anime, but is visually shown plenty of times to prove its potential. Even though the little guy won't look intimidating, pit him with a stronger spirit and you'll be surprised who comes out as the victor. So if you need an anime with an overpowered main character who takes a sadistic pleasure in scaring high school girls, then this is the anime for you. So there goes 10 anime where the main character seems weak and ashamed but is super overpowered. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be updated as soon as we release a new video. Stay safe anime fans, I'll see you in the next video.